Hey everyone, welcome to another video on the JayBee
Hey,
and Milly channel. Today we are going to be showing my first impressions to Velma episode 9. So we are nearly there, we've nearly done it, we have nearly reached the end of this torture for series 1. Because I'm sure they've announced series 2, am I right?
there's a lot of credible news sources that are reporting on a season 2, so I guess take it with a pinch of salt, because usually, unless we break the story, I don't really trust much that I see online at the moment, but I think it's gonna happen.
So just when we thought this was all over, it's back! Yay.
But there's some good news for people watching this that are more fans of traditional Scooby-Doo content, and that's that we do weekly interviews with Scooby-Doo people. The last one that we did was with Billy West, who was, of course, the voice of Shaggy in Zombie Island. So that is amazing. Please do check that out. And I guess without further ado, we'll get into the episode. Oh, this is going to be the best episode.
It's not. If she has amnesia, how did she remember her way out? She just wasn't kidnapped. She ran away from Velma.
Believe women, man. Not cool. I like that title called the hair. There's a Millie in the background.
It's his family.
Aw.
It's just Velma's ruining it. What happened to the plaster that's meant to be on the back of Velma's head?
Oh, I didn't catch that. So you're good at catching all this, like these
I'm
inconsistencies.
just good at criticizing the show because I don't like it.
No, but in all the ones we've watched, you've caught those little curiosities.
What do you mean back then?
It's a legacy of annoyance.
She wasn't kidnapped. She ran away.
You're more attractive than your sister.
I feel like nothing's happening to comment on.
Not even novel fighting swords.
I just feel like it's a lot of nothing.
I thought fencing only happened in private school.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I hate her. Oh, for goodness sake.
Is she dead? I'll tell you what, I like these backgrounds.
The animations are not bad, it's just the story they tell with it that is.
Baby. How old is Velma meant to be, do you reckon?
Not a clue. We'll say 16, 17. She's in school.
That's too young now.
Yes.
That explains a lot, doesn't it? Just
Whose office is this?
it's his mask.
Oh, I was hoping that was the end of the episode.
Didn't you want to see the baby get a diaper changed in the penultimate episode?
This like mystery map where you think it's all over and then it's not.
Your face when this happen. You know, there's some of these lines I admit where it's just like they've used predictive text instead of like thinking.
It's pathetic.
Yeah, that sounded like Scooby, but I want to get one of those painting things in the future. I think it'd be cool. Not for like weird pervy reasons, but I just think it'd be pretty cool.
I hate how much of a selfish cow she is. Yes. Yes.
I'm sure that joke was actually robbed from the UK office. Now that I think about
Well,
it.
any jokes that are funny, they're not going to create themselves, are they? The next episode's not going to pick up where that left off either.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not going to be like, it's just going to be like, here's another really bad joke. Who's that? Oh, really? So she did run away. What a shock.
So, dramatic reveal. Well, tell me what you think. I want like an overview of how you feel that episode went. We're gonna just keep this one a bit on the brief side because it's a Friday evening. We've all had a bit of fun.
Friday? It's Monday.
By all means, we'll drag it out for you know.
No. I've got dinner to make.
Oh yeah, well yeah. So let me ask you my usual questions. Okay, so what was your impressions of that initial reaction? Boring.
Genuinely so boring. Nothing happened. I can't do this without swearing. I genuinely can't. It was shambolic. It was terrible. I'm bored. I'm tired. I feel like I've wasted half an hour. A big shock, it's the mum. We'd already predicted she ran away. How else did she know about running out of like how to get out of the place? She probably didn't have amnesia. She was just like covering it up. And then, like, out of revenge, because she just found out that her husband had like found another woman. And to be fair, if she's much like Velma, kind of see why. Like, she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get revenge and admit that it was me." Like,
Well, there's obviously not a lot of nice things that you've just said, but there's been moments where you've truly shocked me. You know, for instance, in the last episode we watched, not counting this one, I was bored out math school. I couldn't wait for it to be over. And then you revealed to me that you actually preferred that episode to the one prior, which I liked quite a bit. So, is there any redeeming qualities or stuff that you might have liked that you don't expect me to have liked in this episode?
things that I like that you wouldn't have.
Well, that you believe I wouldn't have.
No, I didn't enjoy this episode. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was boring. Like, there was a plot to it. I get that hour countdown thing. So many movies and shows have done that countdown thing successfully. This just isn't one of them. There can be the best plot in the world, but without decent characters to deliver it, it's still just an empty plot. It may as well still just be reading a script. It's just an idea. It's not executed if there isn't characters that anybody cares about to deliver those lines.
Is there any hook for you going into the next episode,
No.
be it character or anything?
No.
Okay.
Like, we know who's done it now. Unless, oh, shock twist, it wasn't the mum. The mum got her brain hijacked and, like, this is what happened. Her brain, like, she just saw her reflection then, but she didn't have the memory because her brain was implanted in her, and I don't care.
So, what would you rate this out of 10, this
1.
episode? And where does it rank in the, like, obviously you've probably forgotten where you put things, what you rated things were.
Pretty much at the bottom.
Ooh.
Maybe in 3rd place. I feel like there will have been worse. I like
third worst or like third
third
technical?
worst.
Okay.
Like, there was some good concept here. There was potential. I like what they did. I just don't like how they did it.
Do you
know
have
what
a
I mean?
favorite part?
Fred and Daphne.
I like when they were macking on and Velma walked in.
Yeah.
Because just like, what the actual hell? And it was just, I don't know. And there was,
Velma was suffering. I back it.
yeah. I mean, there's not much to say about it. I thought it was fine for, and I've said this a lot. I think it was fine for an episode 3 and episode 4, episode 5. You know what I mean? But for penultimate episode, very poor, very poor. Because what it accomplished, they could have done in like the opening 2 minutes of the last episode, and maybe just had a bonus episode, or just cut it down for one, you know. So
Or cut the show entirely and keep haunted high rise.
oh, yeah, we need that haunted tyrant. Actually, I was meant to do a video about that today, but yeah, cumbersome. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. We've had poor Millie suffering through all of this, and there's only one left, unless the dreadful, terrible, sadistic news of a potential season 2 is to be believed. So please leave a like for Millie and comment down below what you thought about this episode. And if you do want to see more, then please like, comment, and subscribe.
JayBee and Milly.